This is over. Sindarov's about to become World Cup winner 2025. He knows it. He looks away. Wei Yi leans back and stops the clock. It's a result.
Welcome to week 8 of the Chess News podcast, where I discuss the FIDE World Cup, the London Chess Classic and more. It feels like quite a while ago already, but it was only last Wednesday that Ivanchuk Sindarov, still a teenager, became the surprise winner of the FIDE World Cup held in Goa, India. After 2 draws in his classical games with Wei Yi and a 3rd draw in the first rapid game, Sindarov had the strongest nerves in time trouble in the 2nd rapid game.
Wei Yi resigns. Sindarov wins the event. Wow.
What a moment! Ivanchuk Sindarov, at the age of 19, becomes the youngest ever winner of the World Cup by beating Wei Yi in the finals in a roller coaster game.
Sindarov won $120,000, while Wei Yi earned $85,000. More importantly, both players qualified for the 2026 FIDE Candidates Tournament. Andrei Yesipenko was the 3rd player from the World Cup to qualify, as the Russian Grandmaster beat Nordirbek Yakuboyev in both classical games.
And Yakuboyev resigns his game, and we can congratulate officially Andrei Yesipenko of winning the 3rd place in the FIDE World Cup 2025 and also secures the last spot, the last ticket to the coveted 2026 FIDE Candidate Tournament. So what a result for Yesipenko.
The lineup for the candidates is more or less set in stone now. Apart from the 3 World Cup qualifiers, we have Fabiano Caruana as the 2024 FIDE Circuit winner. We have Anish Giri and Matthias Blubaum from the Grand Swiss. We have Praganananda Rameshbabu, almost certainly the winner of the 2025 FIDE Circuit. And then Hikaru Nakamura, who gets the rating spot. Sindarov, by the way, got a hero's welcome back in Uzbekistan, where he was congratulated by President Shavkat Mirziyoyev. He received a $10,000 bonus on top of his $120K from FIDE and a 3-room flat.
I don't know, I was only 16 when I was become Olympiad champion, and of course I'm very happy to become World Cup champion after 20 years. I told you, like in 2004 Rustam was become World Cup champion, and after 20 years again one of the Uzbek guys takes this trophy. Of course I'm very happy, and I think it will give a lot of motivation for young kids from Uzbekistan, and hopefully we'll see a lot of good young generation also.
At 19, Sindarov is the youngest World Cup winner in history, and as David Howell pointed out on X, that age is common among successful chess players these days. Howell wrote, "Many congratulations to Ivanchuk Sindarov, very well-deserved victory. The classical world champion, Gukesh, world rapid champion, Murzin, World Cup winner, Sindarov, and Women's World Cup winner, Divya, are all 19 years old. New golden generation." Speaking of X, or the former Twitter, I cannot help mentioning that the official FIDE account once again spoiled the result too early, and it was not the first time that this happened. The International Chess Federation is demanding chess platforms like Lichess or Chess.com to transmit their games with a 15-minute delay, but they didn't wait 15 minutes before announcing Sindarov's tournament victory. Therefore, by the time the celebration tweet was posted, the chess fans around the world were still looking at a position where Wei Yi was doing well. Maybe he was even better. Personally, I believe that security measures at the local venue should be strong enough so that chess games can be shown to fans in real time instead of with a delay. Then, on to the annual London Chess Classic, the most prestigious tournament on the UK chess calendar and currently the biggest chess event underway. The main event of the festival, called the Elite Group, is a 10-player round-robin with Nordirbek Abdulsaturov, Alireza Firouzja, Nikita Vityugov, Luke McShane, Nicolas Theodorou, Pavel Elyanov, Michael Adams, Sam Shankland, Abhimanyu Mishra and Gawain Mararoa Jones. That is also the order in the standings after Sunday's 5th round, when Abdulsaturov already had a 1-point lead over his main rival Firouzja. The event, by the way, is sponsored by XTX, described in the press release as a leading algorithmic trading firm which uses state-of-the-art machine learning technology to produce price forecasts for over 50,000 financial instruments across equities, fixed income, currencies, commodities and crypto. Well, Wednesday's first round was held in XTX's office at King's Cross, a location initially not disclosed by the organizers, which was kind of odd, but then a tweet with some photos from the XTX account itself revealed it to the public after all. Anyway, the remainder of the tournament is taking place at a special location, the Emirates Stadium in northern London, home to Arsenal Football Club. Especially Firouzja was quite pleased with that.
It's actually amazing to have this kind of stadium to play in. I mean, it's, I think, very underrated what is happening here. So I don't know. I think more people should come, just watch. It's very nice.
A day after Arsenal scored a 3-1 victory over Bayern Munich, the chess festival took off in the stadium with round 2 of the elite tournament and with its biggest side event, the FIDE Open. That one is interesting too because of the participation of world number 7 Praggnanandhaa Rameshbabu. What on earth is he doing in London, playing an open tournament that isn't even that strong? Well, the Indian GM is virtually certain of qualifying for the 2026 Candidates Tournament via the FIDE circuit, but the thing is, he needs to play at least one tournament with 50 or more participants for his circuit points to be valid. He chose the Open in London, the same tournament he won 6 years ago when he was 14 years old. At the time of this podcast episode, Prague is co-leading the tournament together with the Serbian Grandmaster Velimir Ivic, his opponent in round 7. Back to the elite group. After drawing with Maroroa Jones in the first round, Abdusattorov won 4 games in a row, good for a performance rating over 3000 currently. After his first round game, played on the same day that Yavogir Sindarov won the World Cup, Abdusattorov commented on his compatriot's big success.
Yeah, I mean, I'm incredibly happy for him. It's a big success for Uzbek chess. I mean, he truly showed a good quality. I mean, he was incredibly brave in every game. He was, looking forward to fighting every game, even with black pieces. And at the end, it paid off, and he played incredibly well and well deserved.
As I have been writing most of the news reports on London for chess.com this week, I watched a lot of the broadcast where the players are being interviewed and explain their games. I happened to notice that Abdusattorov's command of the English language has seriously improved. He really speaks fluently and well now. It was also nice to hear him talking about Adams after the 4th round.
Of course, he's a legend player. I have huge respect for him. Yeah, he was a great player, and he's still showing some great results.
Yeah.
I actually learned from his games when I grew up.
Sam Shankland had a tough elimination from the World Cup, but was initially doing fine in London. He missed some chances in his first 4 rounds, where he drew all his games, but then he suffered his first loss in round 5 to Fityogov. The American Grandmaster won't be blaming the location, as he's quite enjoying the UK capital.
I know, it's shocking. I've been to 63 countries and never England. London Chess Classic was sort of the only tournament that was, I guess, appropriate for me, and I hadn't been invited yet. So
Well, there you go.
I'm delighted to be here now. It's a lovely country. I don't know why we had this big fight with y'all in the Revolutionary War, but it's nice here. I like the chess fans. I like the culture. It's good.
He mentioned the war. I think we got away with it.
Noteworthy was a special guest appearing in the playing hall early in the 5th round. Tennis legend Andy Murray turned up to make the ceremonial first move for Abdusattorov. As it turns out, Murray had contacted David Howell after seeing him on the BBC Two series Chess Masters, as he was looking for chess lessons. In an interview with the BBC earlier this year, Murray told how he got beaten at chess by his 5-year-old son Teddy, saying, "It's difficult losing to a 5-year-old when in the middle of the game he's asking you to come and wipe his bum, essentially. It's humbling for my intelligence." Murray isn't the only tennis star into chess. Boris Becker famously enjoys the game and used to get lessons from international master Malcolm Payne, while Spain's world number 1 Carlos Alcaraz is also a regular player. In other news, the 2025 European Rapid and Blitz Chess Championships took place in Pristina, Kosovo. The event gathered nearly 400 players coming from 38 European federations and started with the Rapid Championship, an 11-round Swiss. Paulius Pultenivicius from Lithuania emerged as the sole winner with a score of 10 points after beating Vasil Ivanchuk in the final round. It was a tragic loss for the Ukrainian legend, who lost on time in a winning position.
Make a move.
He will be flagged. Yeah, he's
No!
flagged. No! No to finish that way.
No!
The Blitz tournament was won by Dutch Grandmaster Jordan van Foreest. Beloslava Krasteva from Bulgaria won the women's rapid tournament, and Johanna Pasikangas won the women's blitz tournament. Then, a strong round robin was held in Almaty, Kazakhstan this week, where Alexei Servana finished first with 6.5 out of 9, ahead of a group of 4 players on 5.5, Maxim Chigayev, Denis Makhnev, Kazibek Norgerbek, and Volodar Murtsin. Another old legend of the game, Boris Galfand, also participated and scored 5 points. On a final note, I enjoyed giving a lecture last Friday in bookstore The Book Nook in the heart of Amsterdam. The topic was how chess built AI, and I explained the relationship between the game of chess and the earliest computers and machine intelligence throughout history. A key player in this history is Google DeepMind, who were behind the revolutionary AlphaZero. As it happened, they made available the film The Thinking Game on YouTube. Filmed over 5 years by the award-winning team behind AlphaGo, the documentary examines how Demis Hassabis' extraordinary beginnings shaped his lifelong pursuit of artificial general intelligence. It chronicles the rigorous process of scientific discovery, documenting how the team moved from mastering complex strategy games to the ups and downs of solving a 50-year-old protein folding problem with AlphaFold.
Trying to build AGI is the most exciting journey, in my opinion, that humans have ever embarked on. If you're really going to take that seriously, there isn't a lot of time. Life's very short.
The Thinking Game on YouTube. Well recommended. The link is in the show notes. That's it for this week. See you next week, and if you like these episodes, please subscribe wherever you get your podcast.